You're still here on New Day, and we're asking the question today on Heartbeat. Would you stay in a relationship where you've been told or you don't see any signs of commitment towards the relationship, meaning the relationship doesn't seem to be leading anywhere in particular, but would you stay or would you leave? This is the question I'll be posing to Ijeoma Nadi and Amos Moffat this morning. Good morning, gentleman and lady.
Good morning.
So that's the question out there. Let me start with you, Ijeoma.
Well, first of all, good morning to your viewers. Commitment is a state of being, dedicated to a cause. Right. So now I believe that if you are, it depends on where you are in life. Okay. If you are very young and you want to enjoy life, probably you are 16, 17 and you want to enjoy life and you're not thinking about marriage and you should have fun. But if you are at a point where you want to get married, eventually that's your goal. I don't think being in a relationship with somebody who is not making an effort to be committed to the relationship is a waste of time.
Right.
Yes.
But let me ask Amos this before you also throw some light on the question. How easy or how do you identify someone's commitment? Is it the things they say? Is it the things they do? How would you know that this relationship or this person I'm with is committed to marriage or even a steady relationship?
Let me say good morning to the listeners and everybody watching. I will start with, as she said, I will define commitment. It's a state of being dedicated, but I want to use the term devotion.
Okay.
I mean, to be devoted simply means to love, to be loyal, and to be enthusiastic, unwavering, and not diminishing. So I would say...
No one is there a human being who can do all these things. It sounds like, you're taking us to the... Someone will say, this seems like a human being cannot satisfy all these things you've mentioned.
No, you can. It depends. Okay. I mean, being committed in relationship A might differ from being committed in relationship B.
Okay.
You should know what your partner expects.
Right.
So it's vice versa. Okay. So if I'm the man and I know this is what I want, then I let you know. Because the woman too might want something. And I believe, I'm a Christian, so from the Christian school of thought, I can say in Ephesians, it says the man should love the woman and the woman should respect the woman. So from my point of view, I would say a woman's respect is enough commitment, and a man's love is enough commitment. But from a realistic point of view, I would say Christians, we say it's love, but love without action is not love. So I would rightly say that being committed as a man is to love a woman, but by showing it.
So that's what I'm saying. So in the actions, is it the things you say, you verbalize, or the things you do for the person to see? Because someone can be in a relationship with you, doing everything right, per the books, but is actually probably even dating someone else. Is that commitment? Just because he's buying the cars, buying the flowers on Valentine's Day, taking me out, giving me the money I want, everything, saying the sweet words. Is that in itself commitment?
That from the beginning, I said being loyal.
Okay. So he breaches the loyalty bit.
Yes, then he's not committed.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, but the thing is, so you've been in a relationship, let's say 3 years. You started off with the ideology of getting married. But along the line, you've been with the same person. Nothing is wrong. Probably per your terms, the person is committed. But that actual action of moving a step further to marriage doesn't seem to be happening. And maybe, let me use women, because particularly at some point, it's the woman who's going to probably push and ask, when are we getting married? And he says, oh, let's wait, let's keep doing the same thing over and over again. For how long? How do you know when to leave or when to stay?
Yeah, it depends on his reasons. If his reasons are very valid, maybe he's not financially stable, because I don't advise people to get married when they are not financially stable. So that could be a reason. But if he doesn't have a valid reason, he's just dragging his feet, like these are all signs of, they are red flags. You can't be with a person for 3 years and then you're not seeing any improvement. You need to walk out as a woman, and that is our fear most of the time. We believe that, okay, I've wasted so much time with this person, so walking out of the relationship. But listen, your respect, your time, your value as a woman is very much important. If you feel your time is being wasted, walk out. I don't know why you're sitting there waiting for what. I don't know what you define. I beg, just they go.
But guys, do you think communication plays a key role in being able to identify whether the person is committed?
Yes.
Because in Choma, you said it depends on the reasons. So supposing your partner has given you tangible reasons beyond even the financial part, maybe they're in school, maybe they don't really find their footing when it comes to career, and so they are waiting on something.
Okay, for me, I'll tell you, if you are ready, come. But maybe by the time you come, I can't waste my time. I beg, I know fit. If you are ready, because as a man, you should have put all these things in place. Right. Okay, so you can't be wasting my time because you don't have a job or you don't have something. But you, as a woman, so you should also look at what you want. At the end of the day, it's about you, what you want. You have your own timeline. You're not living your timeline based on anybody's. It is about you and what you want. So if you think you can stay, fine. I'm not asking anybody to leave if they feel they can stay, but if you feel you can't, you are not obliged to be in a relationship with somebody who is going to waste your time. Just move along. You probably find somebody who is ready and willing to settle down with you.
Amos, I see you nodding. You're in agreement.
Yes, I should say yes. But we need to understand women. If you don't understand a woman, when it starts, it's so sweet. Yeah, it's true. It's sweet the first month.
But the sweet part is from both sides. The men
also
accept.
Of course. When it starts, it's sweet. But I also
everyone is putting their best foot out.
I also understand, and I also understand the women, because you can't be in a relationship for God knows how many years.
10 years.
You get my point. At the end of the day, the woman is also aging. Sometimes we need to take consideration. We need to consider these things. You don't have to be selfish.
Okay.
Sometimes I've had scenarios where people let go. I mean, because they knew nobody believes that I'll get it tomorrow or tomorrow. They believe I'll get it now. Right. But it doesn't mean you believing getting it now will come now. You understand my point? So I think we need to understand the women, and they also need to understand us. And in the Ashantis believe that Onyini. She's aging, and they believe at a certain age you can't give birth, or it will be very difficult for you to give birth. So sometimes I understand them though, but sometimes they have to also consider, understand. They've been waiting for long, but I believe sometimes it will work.
But isn't it also because maybe many women or many examples we have out there of people who have stayed in long relationships hoping the commitment will come, never comes, and it's probably because the men don't tell the truth or the real reasons behind them stringing the lady on, and so finally when she finds out, she's like, I'm done. But it's rather too late, because maybe she could have left earlier, isn't it the case?
Most of the time the men are liars. They won't tell you the truth straight away. Oh, I can't get married. When you meet somebody, you need to place your cards on the table. That's why you need to ask certain questions. You don't wait till you are down the road, you are 3 years down the road before you're now asking certain, except of course you just want to have fun. You just want to play alone, you are not ready. But if you are at a point, that's why when I started I said, if you are in a place in your life where you're ready for marriage, I don't think dating somebody who is going to waste your time is the way to go. Like, you know what you want. At the end of the day, it's about you, the woman. Do you find somebody you think you can be with for the long haul? Very well.
Amos, your final words before we wrap up.
What do I even say? I'm for and I'm against too. I mean, I think as patient, when patience always win, it's just like a football game. You need to understand the whole lot, each and every game and its tactics. So I think sometimes the men too, we have to
be truthful.
Understand.
Yeah, we have
and
to
communicate.
Understand.
I think the bottom line comes down to communication.
And also I think long relation, I mean,
don't help.
It doesn't help. So I think it should be short. We should know what we are about and just let things move.
Very well. And on that note, you heard the views of Ijoma Nadi and Amos Mofat on this question that we were asking. If your partner is not ready for commitment, do you stay or do you leave? And that's been all on Hack Bay.